What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most requested reviews analysis, so stick around, you don't want to miss this. But before we get into that, if you're considering a purchase, don't miss out on this incredible discount available right now. Check the description below and the pinned first comment. Now, let's not delay any further and jump right into the details. So, this generator has turned into a pretty solid setup, and I'm not going to pretend it's flawless, but it's a good buy once you get the hang of how it starts. Update: as of October 4th, 2025, I bumped this to 5 stars because once I figured out it sometimes wants to start on run, it's been very reliable. It's been running on propane only for me, and it's charged the house battery, and even an Anchor solar generator without drama. I'll be honest, I started by following the manual to the letter, and I had to pull a few times before it caught. Then I learned that a casual pull while in run can do the trick. It's not lightning fast, but once it's going, it stays going. It's a loud little unit for camping, and if you're camping a few feet from the camper, you'll hear it and feel a bit of vibration in the rig. It's not a quiet neighbor, but it does what you need when you're off-grid. Power-wise, this generator keeps up with the 110-volt demands I've thrown at it so far, including powering the converter that runs the air conditioner. It also makes me think it would handle the usual camper's load, like a 75-amp setup that powers 12-volt stuff and electronics, though I've learned not to push it too hard at once. The dual fuel setup is handy, LPG and gasoline, and the unit shows its info on a display that tracks voltage, watts, hertz, hours per use, and total hours run. I tested it around the break-in mark at about 1500 watts and watched the numbers. If you're curious about real-world reliability, there's a big plus here. The first unit I got had a problem. An A-iPower support stepped in immediately, arranged repair at no cost, and ultimately sent a replacement. They kept me posted about shipping and followed up to confirm I received the new one. You don't always see that level of service, and it neatly backs up the 5-star feel when you're first deciding. One quirk I ran into was a loose hose behind the LP intake, basically an assembly thing that the factory hadn't connected. It wasn't committed to shipping. I found an open-ended hose and a port near the carburetor that needed a hose, so I jiggled it into place. After that, it ran on LP and gasoline without issue. Oil cover was a bit stubborn to remove, but everything else worked, and the hour meter and gas gauge were reliable. I've used it on a boat too, hooked up to a 30-amp shore power outlet, and it behaved like real shore power. The air conditioner ran without hiccups, and the tested max load of around 1.3 kilowatts felt doable without pushing it too far. Overall, I'm happy with the purchase. I just wish that hose had arrived connected. If you can overlook that, this generator earns its keep and then some, especially if you're looking for off-grid capability with straightforward dual fuel use.